Well, we're going to dive in this study of Lectio Divina on prayer. And we're going to look at 5 easy steps to prayer. And we're going to see that prayer is an invitation from God. That prayer is an invitation into a divine dialogue with God and into an encounter with God. Pope Benedict XVI, in his first encyclical, he mentioned that Christianity is not simply a creed, but rather an encounter with the living God. And that encounter happens especially in prayer. Indeed, the Catechism of the Catholic Church talks about prayer as that encounter with God, that we're invited to an encounter with God. We're invited to intimacy with God. The challenge is most of us don't feel like we encounter God very often or very deeply. Most of us long for intimacy with God, but we haven't found it yet. And there's this ancient method in the Catholic tradition of prayer called Lectio Divina, and we're going to talk about that method, which sounds very sophisticated and with an ancient Latin title, but it's simply Latin because that was the language of the early church of the Roman Empire. But that Latin title shouldn't throw us off to this being a very difficult or sophisticated form of prayer. It's actually quite simple.